another lovely, lovely Wednesday. Maybe I will be a maybe say about another Roma or here. And me Sana maybe this with the help of Mother Earth and so baby will be a one will be a way. The patrol. I mean, somebody can catch them this semester. It will be a very magnificent semester. You will learn a lot within this semester. You will go for the whole mafia na majority this class. The patrol contact a study group leader. Na offer and yamana yaya ni bebre no. So now we have more understanding as to how it means yama which means heal will physically with helps and then which means it helps the body for the spiritual purposes. Now, Kaimu said using blood to gain spiritual benefits will cause you so many difficulties in life. Beginning, moving smoothly, things will work perfectly for you. But as a uko wenimono, and yama a bit cool etiel. Even saying, put me starting a generational case of your own. I will say, Africa, you want to call for so many assistants. Every other entities, they call all the way to Greece, they call all the way, they travel far for this case. But at the end of the day, no, the bar, now, Omaha Bando, that about your problem away. So, anybody now, I come and I'm go through a lot of difficulties in our lives. I had Hama, you're very respecting these spiritual entities. See, I respect you more. Whatever that we are doing, to be successful. Because then I also that it tells you say whatever that will happen within this physical realm of ours automatically will manifest when you have a dream, the dream manifests within the physical realm here. It tells you say you lived that life before it happens. That is why we have living a day before it happens. Most of you, person will have to live a day whereby you know everything that will happen within a day. So you can contact them and then they will provide you with those kind of lectures and it will go along with help you. Now, the next thing that I want you to know for this semester is don't think evil. Do not think evil. Whilst others are thinking the worst scenario for you as to death, whatever, or take something that's you cherish in your life, take it from you. Don't think evil for them, but rather pay them back with kindness. As you do that, you leave it between you being at the other side, the creator in the middle, and such a person. The creator would now decide whether you are wrong or the person is wrong. Okay, that is why when you go to the Christian history, it tells you that vengeance are for the Lord. Vengeance are for the Lord. So this is one quotation that we can learn from the Christian history. We have so many history in the Islam as well that also gives you similar quotation. So when someone does something to you, men also be incredibly back. Jama or back so or something like that can pass it judgment in your favor. And as a someone in the what you will face the consequences. It's in the one channel. Now, I had this plant American as St. John's what? For people to say the main purpose anything. In this class, what is the main purpose? Maybe move the ending this plant. So before I move ahead, Purposely mobile mommy, some of the ideas I'm knowing about this St. John's. Well, the things it does. Mhm. From group one, at least one person should represent study group one, either your group leader or anybody at all can represent your group. From group one to the last study group. From group one to the last study group. The part of my train ideas. And nobody near joining my life, she's here, so that if you have questions as I'm moving along that, you can ask me. You can ask on behalf of your group or your colleagues. Link, you are provided link, or lecture theatre. So you are provided link, continue part of so call no more. Link, 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 which is may train, may pay some of your ideas. Some of your ideas. They are moving far ahead in St. John's in terms of its physical. It's mainly for the physical. Physical. It's mainly for the and sana spiritual and so it's mainly for the link has been provided. The platform, the main platform. Move it in your book. So when I select here, move it in your joining me. Na so questions me and na answer. Sena, etc. Okay. Time to add to us. This is just writing in terms of where portion of protection will be an answer will be among psychic ability. When the psychic ability will be among the psychic ability. And I said things are not clear. You don't have things, or you don't see things clearly the way it should be. Things are not clear or clearer to you. Then you can use this plant for such purpose. Between use that plant for such purpose. So protection, psychic ability, and clarity. Ɛkwan a wɔbɛfa so a wɔbɛhu saa plant wei no, ma menkyerɛ mo, ɛyɛ na mo find it very difficult to come across some of these plants I am mentioning. If you say I only teach foreign plants, no. Most of the plants I'm mentioning, you can find them here in Africa. But the problem is how to identify has become our issue. Identifying them has become our issue. And certain characteristics of these plants so that when you see them, you'll be able to tell that this is St. John's Wort. I remember I said in my lectures on the bright eye plant, and many of you were telling me that you can't get these plants. Today, a gentleman came to the office and showed me a picture of the plant. that if I have in abundance. So please check for me if it is the area there. Watch your no na me put it, and lo and behold it is. I just want to say it is a name of winning actually when but the angry the very thing is in here home. Sir, not the American assembly. A cover a cover from war. So a cover from say I had a bit if I say a beer room where a bit cover for my now I provided the flowers. No. It is a wood you are baby, no patcho. They are careful to say a beer more adapted plants. Elmo garden way. No. So would you attend piano? I was when you come. I guess it will take over the whole garden. I just want to say it will take over the whole garden. It will cover the whole garden and it will affect other plants as well. Into new patcho. One channel. Bebree friend chase demon away. Chase demon away. Nti sɛ ebi a wokɔ baabi na wobɔ the St. John's wort na ɔmo a you can mention chase demon away. Ebetumi a sound familiar to them na ɔmo aboa wo. Mato me bo ase sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a bebree no a wɔbɛte aseɛ ɛma aka sɛ ɛnnɛ rɛko deɛ to America. Ɛno nti no mato me bo ase sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a kakra kakra wobɛtumi ate aseɛ. Sɛ wontumi adapt this plant na sɛ wodua a, ka ehu sɛ wonya owia a ɛbɛboa no. Wonya owia a ɛbɛboa no. Ɛno nti no yɛfrɛ no sun on earth. Ɛno nso yɛ ne other name. Sun on earth. The other name that you can syndrome sun on earth. Okay. At least these basic characteristics now. I think that's it. More also some of the research on you now to just here. You can bring it to me in my book. The ability and the book ama those of you that more senses in the ama information also. It's me yama. Now learn some of the physical aspect of this thing don't think of depression. In terms of depression, if you maybe about me, now will show symptoms of depression. One, and as a nervousness, anxiety, fatigue, lack of appetite, lack of appetite. According to Pastor, they were classic. That way by both good teacher. Whom appetite and of extra for your job, but not actually after after lack of appeal and lack of appetite. lack of appetite. And then difficult to sleeping, difficult to enemy and opposite. Yeah, physically, which made the symptoms no. I treat enemy and opposite na physically, which made the symptoms plant no. Treating the physically, repeating again, depression, nervousness, anxiety, fatigue, lack of appetite, difficulties or difficulty in sleeping. Anyama physically. In the ancient time, no, those who were herbal doctors were using them to cure people of such. This has been going on for more than 2,400 years. They've been using this plant for more than 2,400 years, especially when you go to Greek or Rome. So the Roman soldiers were using it a lot. The Roman soldiers were using it a lot during those days. Why? Because then they were in the battlefield and they needed something that would calm them down. And this plant was always with them. It was always with them. Maybe this is much or points. You know. Now, if the spiritual aspect, St. John's plant, so we are it now source of protection against evil entity. Protection against evil entity. So will be a planet evil against you. Now, St. John's no, I won't know how I use for spiritual purpose. It will reveal this kind of uh, bad attacks that have been cast on you. It is an area if someone is going through serious attacks, which are being orchestrated by evil entities or people with evil mindset, and you're preparing a portion for the person to use for protection, you can use or you can add this St. John's well to your ingredients because it makes things visible to you. So, for instance, if someone has been cursed and you are trying to help the person out of that situation, that is, if I say the spell has been cast on the person, I'm trying to help the person out of that situation, and you can't find the root of whatever it is. With the help of this St. John's plant, you can get to the root of it. You can detect where it's coming from. You can detect where it's coming from. So please take note of that. Please take note of that. And then it has a way of chasing away evil. So that it's who baby some money and I say deeper money baby will be in the same way anything that say I had seen and I say I have seen people money or na wakamono everywhere. Which is away anything that is evil, which is say you feel and I also say it has become very heavy. And I say it will be approach you. Say me fear I very heavy. I see certain creatures which are unusual to me. The patch of to me happen this St. John's what as incense, which will drive away all these negative energies from that particular house. It will drive them away. So whatever energy that is there, that is not healthy, it will chase them away. So please keep that in mind. Now, when you are setting a barrier or barricade for negative entities, St. John's plant, adeɛ wobɛtumi de ayɛ. Nti sɛ ebia wowɔ hɔnom a wowɔ fie a wotumi nya funny or this bad sensation say you are not comfortable and we'll check in so what it is a certain sound and if you are feeling uncomfortable the patch of maybe not when a PlayStation that is not divine. And you know this St. John plant maybe a count of flowers and no a shelter with you know against these evil entities that they try to take over the house and attack each and every one of our one. And he said, hey, yeah, you don't have a garden, but you have just your senior room. You can get a senior plant. Now there one is a flower bottom. That will be a window and yes. Now this will be done. It's not necessary for more fee or more debit. And yes, sir. And yes, sir. Say, senior now, what's a compound house? And I said, what dying out with you? You feel say you have been invaded by other higher entities, but that are not divine. But you adapt to this plant. Now the first maybe a window no. Say the baby has some shade no. Now, a evil entity be a what they want, a bed driving away. A bed driving away. Say now who a pay or what them, and I will feed it's me boy Emma. Yeah, spiritual gifts I want. It's me be spiritual gifts I want. It's me be. Remember, it keep on here, mouth. The movie be on more. Yes, ever seen one day. But as to say, yeah, already see one day, no, I don't make sure. If you say some of the things in the one more, who want the wherever you anyhow I'll be here, you know. Nature itself will not open your senses to see. But I start to say, oh, adapt to this St. John's plant here. It make it more clearer to you, you know, in terms of wisdom, no way. I build them. And I say, who will be here? You will know how to handle. Don't handle it anyhow. You will handle it with care. You will handle it with care. I be patcho. More class no. More question be a more betting officer. More question I'm betting officer. More question I'm betting officer. Producer say, Obi, I already know a question patcho. wobɛtumi de nato so na wabusa wasa mekyerɛkyerɛ how your spiritual gift can be open with this plant. Sɛsi a no nneɛma mehu ne sɛ nnipa bebree wɔ hɔnom a meba na mebɛkyerɛ adeɛ a na ɔmo afa na ɔmo de yɛ adwuma. At the end of the day no nso no ɔnyɛ no the right way na abɛnya implications wɔ no so na yɛsan de no abrɛ me. Nti mepatwɔ adeɛ no bɛkyerɛ a menyi bi mfiri mu. Nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ wonyi so wɔ obi a na wonyɛ me student a mekyerɛ wo hwɛ video no yie over and over na te ase. Sɛ wonte ase a frɛ numbers yi a ɛgu screen yi so yi na busa whatever question you have na me answer. A producer mpatwɔ obi wɔ line so anaa? Obi wɔ class bi sɛ obusa question? Obi wɔ class ɔpɛ sɛ obusa question? Mpatwɔ wane pɛ sɛ obusa question? Body na mekyerɛ group a mpatwɔ wo the group a wo. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Ɛno nti no mepatwɔ time bia no ɛba sɛ ɛnyɛma a mekyerɛ no wopɛ sɛ wonyi so a menyi bi mfiri mu nti woyi a bɛba mu. Ɛnyɛ wowɔ try bi ahwɛ dɛ yɛntry bi hwɛ woyɛ purely as it is. Nti sɛ mede to wɔ ma hɔ a na sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo practice a sɛ wobɛyɛ sure no frɛ front desk. Any of these two numbers here ɛwɔ screen yi so frɛ. Sɛ wonyɛ student a sɛ woyɛ student nso a pass it on to your group leader. Na me nsa nka sɛ me nsa nka a mɛboa wo ama woanya understanding very well. Time bia deɛ meka ne sɛ before sɛ wobɛyɛ biribi that even purely spiritual no ɛwɔ sɛ your sense of thinking no ɛyɛ purely spiritual. Sɛ ɛbɛyɛ purely spiritual a na your sense of mindset should be that of without negativity. Should be that of without negativity. Ɛwɔ sɛ wotumi dwen straight. Mɛndwen crooked ana mɛndwen zigzag. Ɛwɔ sɛ wodwen straight. Ɛna ɛnneɛma no bi wɔ hɔnom a ɛwɔ sɛ wonya free mindset. Think positive with negative thinking cannot allow you to achieve some of these spiritual abilities. Nti mepatwɔ mo nhyɛ no so. So for those of you who wants to open your psychic gift, you need to think positive. There will be one more when say nipa bienu kasa koraa see you didn't know such a person. There's no way you can have a very open psychic or spiritual enhancement. There's no way. Emotion is so. Now, so how plant here can I say yes interesting. One says now kasa trade back outing. I the same thing. And now kasa trade so outing. So all adapting now, you can communicate with it one way or the other, and it will understand whatever you say. For instance, for those of you who want to communicate with spirits, that is, you want to know what lies within the spiritual dimension. You want to know what lies within the spiritual dimension. When you use this plant, it will help you to communicate with these higher entities. It will help you to communicate with these higher entities. And at the same time, help you to banish negative entities. Because these higher entities will guide you as to how you do things. Whether A or B, they will guide you throughout the steps, the tactics as you use in banishing these negative energies. They will help you. To impact your mention also. Impact your obi wɔ question a wobɛtumi abusa. Obi wɔ question a wobɛtumi abusa. Now, working with St. John's Wort will bring you a sense of who you are, exposing truths hidden within yourself. Most of us, we don't know what we can do for ourselves spiritually or physically. I say, we should start plan to a more self-reliant. The question you are moving to your answer and many classes no baby. Question you are moving to your the part was the question you want more. Now, if I am bringing to look at the buy, no, we'll go over it. Now, we'll make more research. Very well. Number 4 questions in number 2. Main platform. So, we lead this in bit media about. Now, may I answer more? What they could be no on my entity. But that's it. Yami and Goa Friday, essential with another help. Yami acquire a first one. If it's me, the spiritual and physical impact. With OBBS, about the show